I've been meaning to come on here and talk about this for weeks, but 2025 has been such a wonderful year as far as Gen X hip hop, the golden era of rappers coming, artists coming, and even a lot of underground artists like just coming back after years and years and years of being stagnant, not really putting out any music, and it means a lot to me. So I know it means a lot to my peers, my fellow Gen Xers, that we have seen, and we are here to see so many artists that we grew up loving coming out and dropping new music. MC Light, that was a good album. Raekwon. Raekwon been coming out albums, but I mean it's just Slick Rick, like his 15 years, like Slick Rick. Come on, man. Um, and the younger people probably won't get it because they're like, oh, they ain't getting no radio play. But like, I mean, people my age don't really listen to the radio unless we say oldies. You know what I mean? Frankie Beverly and Mays, Marvin Gaye, stuff like that. Like, because we grew up in the era where we listened to our parents' music and then we had our own thing. And then we listened to, we grew up in the video era. Like that era of videos was our era. Like we saw that from its birth with videos. You know what I mean? Like we grew up in a real beautiful era, like when radio, pirate radio, like you know what I mean? When I remember when 8 tracks were still around and vinyl and CDs and cassette tapes, like we grew like if you were born after 2020, like I mean after 2000, you probably really know too much about all that. You might know about CDs, but and then we saw the era of people, Livewire and all that stuff, man, like the downfall of we went through the bootleg era where, niggas would be on the corner selling bootleg CDs and cassettes, man. We went through all that. Playing outside, no cell phones, no tablets to seeing the birth of cell phones and tablets up until now. Like we come from a beautiful era. So with music, the Kwame album, I want to talk about that real quick. The Kwame album is more than what it was. I want to say I'm not surprised, but it was still more than I was expected from Kwame. Because, like, everybody loved Kwame when Kwame first came out, the polka dots and all that, and this and that. But, was I a fan? Like, nah, but I love Kwame. Like, we'd be in the car, somebody played Kwame, like, boom, you put that Kwame tape in, it's bumping. But this new album he dropped, I only skipped one song on that album. But my favorite song on that album is probably Welcome to Adulthood. That's probably my favorite song. Um, I'm gonna jump to this. The Mobb Deep album is probably the most sentimental album I've heard this year. Like that album, when they announced, they have been talking about this album for years, saying that Al had verses, Havoc had verses, P Daughter had some stuff, I think too. But that album, man, when I listened to that album, bruh, I was almost shedding tears hearing Prodigy, man, because we grew up on Mobb Deep, man. And when P died, like that shit was fucked up. I'm sorry. And I'm a Scorpio. P was Scorpio, November 4th. I was born November 9th. And I always looked at him like he was my Scorpio brother. So when he died, it was just fucked up, man. Nobody wasn't expecting that shit. And I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional right now, but that's just how much I love Mobb Deep. And also a song on that album called Pour Some Henny. And in that song, he's basically talking about his death, like, don't be sad, like, he lived a good life, he's done this, he's done. And to hear that, man, that shit almost brought me to tears. So that album, no skips, that fucking album is a fucking 20 out of 10 all day. I don't care what nobody say. That's probably the best album to come out for me this year, other than Spitter dropping all his projects. And y'all, if you know me, you know I'm a big Currency fan. I love Spitter, man. Um, His best album he has one of the great albums of the year too. Never Catch Us is definitely one of the best albums I've heard in a long time by anybody. Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo 2, that's another great album, man. And even fuck that beef shit. That's just Freddie trying to get niggas' attention, man. Freddie don't want none of Spitter, man. He know he can't fuck with Spitter. But that's a great album, man. Bruiser Wolf, Bruiser Wolf is my favorite artist to come out this year. Like, he's my new. He ain't new, but to me, he was new when he did that Zach Morris Phone on Currency's Never Catch Us album. That feature, man, that just introduced me to Bruiser Wolf, and I've been in love with that dude ever since. I done went back, looked at his catalog, did research. You know, he came up under Danny Brown, Bruiser Brigade, like all that, and I absolutely love Bruiser Wolf. Top producers this year got to go to Alchemist and Harry Fraud. Harry Fraud is not to be played with, man. Y'all better stop sleeping on it. Y'all better stop sleeping on Harry Fraud, man. Harry Fraud he's made my top 3 lists of all-time favorite producers, and Alchemist is on that list as well. And they're up there. They're in the top. I ain't gonna say top 3. I'm gonna say top 5. They are not to be played with. Alchemist and Harry Fraud have been on this crazy run for like the past 4 or 5 years. That's insane. Alchemist can't be stopped, man. He can't be stopped. I don't see Al stopping no time soon. And I've always listened to Al from like even back in the Mobb Deep days, man. Listen to Al. I've been listening to Al since my kids was like 2 and 3, and they're all in their 20s now. But I have a newfound respect for Al after 2025. That man is amazing. What other albums dropped? Looking forward to that Nas and Premier, that Primo joint. Mussolini had some projects that dropped. The Mussolini, if y'all don't know, go look him up, man. He's another one that's up there. He's up there on my list this year too. I'm not saying that because I met him at the Currency show, but he was, real cool, laid back dude. But yeah, man, he's another one, man. He got that kind of like him and Rock Marciano. Like, I like both of them. Waiting on that Fendi P project with DJ Fresh. Waiting on that, man. Shout out to Fendi P, man. Corner Boy P, man. That's a good one. The Paul Wall, The Tonight Show with DJ Fresh, man. That was a great album, man. Great album. It's a lot of albums, man. The Big L joint dropping soon. I ain't really care for the Ghostface joint. I ain't never really been. I mean, he cool, but I don't really listen to his music like that. Man, so many, man. I'm trying to remember everybody, man. Ice Cube. And I think Ice Cube dropped 2 projects this year, didn't he? With this last one, the last joint he just dropped, that joint is crazy. That joint is crazy. Yeah, but Ice Cube, one of my favorite rappers of all time. He up there with like KRS-One, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. He up there with them. I wish Queen Latifah would drop something new, man. I used to love me some Latifah. Maybe. Kane might drop something new. The Rakim joint, that was last year, I think, but still, I think he dropped like a remix album for that one. How many albums did Currency drop this year? This shit is crazy. He just dropped the 10-15 yesterday. He dropped the 9-15. He dropped the 8:30, which is absolutely crazy. He dropped the 7:30 and the Never Catch Us. I think those were all, because Spitter be on these crazy runs where he'll be dropping like 10 albums in 1 year. Shout out to Spitter Andretti, man. Oh, man. Meeting that dude changed my life, man. It was life-changing, and then it was like meeting him. It was like, I met him before. It was like I never met him, but when I met him, it was like, oh, yeah, he's just one of them laid-back, down-to-earth people. it's like you know him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just like he is in his music, he the same person outside of his music. He the same person, man. 2025 been a good year for me. But the music, I just really want to focus on that music, man. The Mobb Deep album is probably like the best. It's the best. I'm gonna say best album for a duo. I'm gonna say that. That has one of the artists passed away, and then they ain't done it. That category. And overall, hip hop wise, I feel like that Alfredo 2 is the top album of the year. Like, not no cap, no nothing. I'm not a Freddie Gibbs fan, but that album is undeniable. I like Freddie Gibbs, but I'm not like, I feel like, ooh, like he came to Raleigh and did a show a few days ago, him and Al, and I didn't even go. So that just goes to, I mean, I kind of found out about it too late, but still, I mean, I'm not really going to go to a Freddie Gibbs concert like that. Yeah, man. Oh, man. I know I'm forgetting albums. I know Arrested Development dropped something new. Never really was a fan of them. They were cool when they were out. Public Enemy dropped something. I haven't heard that one. Waiting on the new De La to come out. Who else? I think that new De La dropped this month. Bruiser just said he dropping a joint next week. Bruiser Wolf. Him and Harry Fraud. Yeah, man. It's and all these are rappers in their 40s and probably maybe even 50s. That's who I listen to. I don't really, man, what's up with Black Sam? Hey, man, you promised us a new Nipsey album this year, bro. Like, where that's at? Like, it's we going into November here in a minute. We still ain't heard no new Nip music. The people waiting on it, bro. Like, last album, I mean, the last anything was 2018, maybe 2019 when we ain't heard no. It's going on 6-7 years we ain't heard no new Nipsey music. Well, y'all got it. We know y'all got it. But I get it. Sam busy, man. He opening burgers and burger spots and taco spots. We need that new Nipsey. We need that new Nipsey, Sam. Marathon continue. But I know this video kind of long, man. I ain't mean make this video this long, man. And y'all done caught me on her crying and shit, man. But I'm surprised I ain't just start crying talking about Nipsey, to be honest with you. But I just wanted to say, man, even with all the bullshit going on politically, I feel 2025 has been a good year for me. I turn 49 next month. So it's been a good year, man. I've done some stuff this year and it's like I can see, more great things coming. So y'all have a good one, man. If you think, drop in the comments who you think had the Larry Jones joint with Alchemist and 2 Chainz. I forgot about that. Shout out to Uncle Larry, man. Even though I'm older than him, but still. That album was fire too. Both of those Larry Jones albums that came out this year were fire. Yeah. I don't even know how I even forgot to talk about Larry Jones, man. That's crazy. I love Larry, man. Primo Rice joint. I like Primo Rice. Y'all like Primo Rice? I like Primo Rice. I like him. That joint he had on the Spitter album was fire. On that Never Catch Us album, that joint was fire. All those features on that album, who wasn't Benny on that joint, that was fire. Shout out to Johnny P's Cadillac, man. That joint, I love that song, man. Man, that damn song is fucking, I love that song. Waiting on the Erica and Alchemist joint, that was supposed to drop a few weeks ago, and then they changed their mind. Waiting on that. Shoot, man. Anytime, and I'll be telling my daughter this because she think it's funny. Anytime you hear that producer tag or music of the Harry Fraud, it's a guaranteed hit, bro. It's a guaranteed hit. I'm waiting on the Action Bronson and Harry Fraud joint to come out. Cause I've been bumping that old Action Bronson, the Larry Jones, the Harry Fraud joint. The one with Riff Raff, the Bird on the Wire joint. That joint like 13, 14 years old. And I've been bumping that heavy the past few days. But yeah, man, it's a good year. Next year, I can't wait to see who else come. Hopefully we'll get some more Kane. Shoot, it's about time for KRS-One to drop something new, man. Rest in peace, D'Angelo, homie. Yeah. Rest in peace, D'Angelo, man. Man, rest in peace to all the artists that passed away this year, the actors, the athletes, whoever, man. Rest in peace to all y'all, man. We gotta keep our legends and our pioneers' memories alive, man, because they be gone and forgotten, man, sometimes after a while. But yo, this video long as fuck. I'm out.